Today we're going to get into this tree and we're going to snip off some of the wire that has started to bite in. I don't know whether you can see into this area right here, but the wire is starting to bite in quite profusely right here in this, on this branch here. Now, I'm not necessarily going to remove all the wire today, but I'm going to cut some of that wire. This is what the plant looked like on March 25th of 2024, and I took these cuttings and saved one for myself. Well, here we go. We're going to begin snipping some of this wire with these wire shears that is designed specifically for removing wire. And believe it or not, the last video I did on removing wire was from a Portulacar Afra, the elephant bush that is from, or originated in South Africa. Not that this particular plant originated there. This plant started off as a cutting a little over 2 years ago, or is it 4 years ago? I'll try to correct that when I put together the footage for this. But this is going to be a slow process, and as I mentioned in the close-up, I am not going to take all the wire off, but only that wire that is biting in will I be taking off. It appears that I need another tool. My gin pliers, which I use quite a bit when I put on wire and take off wire. Excuse me a minute. I gotta do a lot more cutting here. Get this wire off. It's being rather difficult. First recognition here is that it looks like this branch is going to stay in its place after it's cut. The wire cut off, that is. But we will determine more of that as we go along. Cut this main wire support here. The branching gets very dense, and this one's really not all that dense yet, but it will be. And then we will probably not do too much wiring anymore, but we will shift to a clip and grow method. Actually quite a few of the people in my club use clip and grow pretty much all they do. Trying to master wiring can be quite the ordeal sometimes. this heavy wire, trying to move it with the pliers is very difficult, so sometimes it's just better to cut it off, get it out of there, and I will probably go back over this with some sealant to seal up these particular wounded areas. I'm trying to zoom in now so you can see some of the areas that have been worked on. As you can see, it's been clipped there. We got a lot of little branches that need to be pruned in this area also. I am not going to necessarily show you every little detail of what I do, just how I got it started and where I go from here. After pruning and removing the wire, this is where we are, and we're going to scoop right in here and show you this one branch that really got bit up, and then I'm going to go out into the sun. This is the product that I used to seal the wounds that were hurt during the wiring, and we will zoom in on those after we step back a moment and take into play this beautiful tree holding its own. 2 wires are left on the tree to secure that it does not falter. Here's the main branch that was hurt, and this product goes on and leaves this color, but it soon fades away. Get another look at it from over here and from above, and then take you down and show you the 2 wires left on the tree. One is on this branch, it's very thin, and the other is on this branch here that's swooping down. This is the back side of the tree, and it's been a wonderful time doing these videos, and I hope that each of you have learned something. I try to impart to you a few tidbits of my knowledge, which is growing each time I mess with a bonsai. But there's an old proverb that says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof are the ways of death. And that happens a lot in bonsai. You do something that you should not be doing, and the next thing you know, your tree dies. Now, I would like to again say thank you to everyone. As you can read from my hat, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but through the Son. And I would invite all of you to come to know Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. I thank you, and you guys have a great day.